Hello, I'm Quinn. I'm a professor. My husband's sleeping over there. I'm not really a professor. I'm on live. I wanted to test my psychic abilities, but you were asleep. So I forgot that I was supposed to each day this week after meditation, I tried to test out my psychic abilities, which are either can I do get more intuitive with tarot reading, or am I able to predict things like what's my husband thinking kind of stuff. Um, and I didn't test anything out, so that's why I decided I'm just going to go on live. I know I lured you in talking about relationships and love or something, but I also forgot what I typed as the description of this video. And welcome to my brain injury. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, babies. Come on in. We're going to talk about love. 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 What is it? I'm just doing this to entertain my husband, who's like, woman, please go to bed. This is now my form of torture. And you see, it's very important to have this discussion in your marriage. How do you torture your partner? How? He does it by telling dad jokes that are really bad, really, really bad. And also by just saying random stuff that pops into his head, which has nothing to do with the conversation that's going on. And I have a brain injury. So that's his form of torture.
Potato chip waterfall.
You and the plastic bananas, sir. You and the plastic bananas. Keep your plastic bananas to yourself. That's something from like when we first started dating.
Someday you're going to need a plastic banana and you're going to have to come to me and be like, I'm sorry, I need this plastic banana. And I'll say, okay.
Okay. I can have your plastic banana. Oh my God. And then he wants to be on the show. I don't have my wedding ring on right now. But it's also because I'm supposed to be going to bed soon. But yeah, here's no. I'm married, y'all. In case you didn't know, I am not available. So though people want to try, I'm not. I know. I'm like all this fluffy lovin's. I love my husband so much. I really do. You know what? I'm going to talk about how much I love my husband. I love my husband because he lets me be 100% authentically me. Percent authentically me. I get to be authentically me. He lets me be stupid. He lets me be brilliant. He lets me be goofy. He lets me be sexy. He lets me make mistakes, and I get to learn from the mistakes. I just wish he would not let me run into traffic so many times. But I do. I love him. I love him so stinking much. And like there are things that make me really, really sad about my husband. Oh my God, but look at how I feel. Look at my face when I talk about loving him. Look at this face. Look at this face. Yes, I love him. I love him a lot. I like it a lot. And like more than the times that you've broken my heart or just been plain stupid, I love you more than those. So the balance is there, friends. The balance is there. Whereas you could be somebody who is in love with me madly, but he's done shitty things, but he's not done anything to balance it out. Is not there. No, I don't want that in my life. No, no, no. No, thank you. I'm not gonna do it. No, 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 no. That is a very racist accent, by the way. Just want to say so. Which at the golf clubs, by the way, I'm not sober if you haven't figured that out. I don't know what the description of this video is, but I hope it brings some kind of joy to somebody's life. I know somebody out there needs this very important message. I don't even know how to go back and look at my lives, y'all. I don't even bother to go back yet. I just make them because something's on my head and I need to talk about it. I like playing with my hair. Oh God, I gotta twist my hair, girl. Okay, girl, let's talk. Okay, because I forgot I'm supposed to get ready for bed. This man wants to go to sleep. He's like, why? I took my pain medication for my neck. My neck's been really, really hurting me. Oh, probably because I'm doing my hair too. I need to keep my hair twisted in smaller chunks. I have a neck injury and a lower back injury. So doing things like brushing my hair, twisting it, washing it, combing it, takes a lot of energy and creates a lot of fatigue. That's why my neck's hurting. So I'm playing with my hair a lot more. So I have to choose a protective style that I can keep for a while. Otherwise, my husband's going to have to twist my hair. This is why I love that man, by the way. Because when I first had my injuries, he was willing to learn how to twist my hair. He was willing to learn how to put the lotion and the oil and the cream in and all that stuff. So I love him. I love him. That's like, I'm his wife. I am his treasure. I'm his treasure. Okay. And he is willing to take care of this treasure. I am so treasured by my husband. I recognize it. There's some things that he's done that are totally oblivious to how much it hurts, and like with regards to being like black and stuff like that. But he's such a treasure that he doesn't want me to go through pain, and that he's willing to sometimes be inconvenienced. Other times, no, he don't want to be inconvenienced. The world needs to revolve around him because he liked that. The problem is, it's like he met up with somebody else who thought the world revolved around them. We're like, what? The world doesn't revolve around me? Oh, shit. I'm just going to post things like this all the time now. Life sucks. Life sucks a lot. My life is so shitty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Just 2008 onward was like, even before that. 1999 onward was pretty horrible. 1981 when I was born. Actually, I was not even wanted. So, there's that. So yeah, pretty much 1981 and onward was pretty horrible in my life. But I need to have fun and celebrate because I need to balance out all the horrible stuff that's been in my life. I need to have more good, more to celebrate, more to enjoy, more to be pleased with. And I just realized what I'm going to do to save my poor neck. I can't be doing these tiny, teeny, tiny little twists when I want to untwist my hair the next day because this is a waste of time. It really helps to set the shape and stuff. But my neck not hurting me is more important than how cute my hair looks. So yeah, I'm like, I want to turn all the boys' heads and make them go, oh, her milkshake brought all the boys to the yard. Anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna just big chunk this, and then I'm gonna look like I'm crazy, and I really don't care. I really don't care. Because I either have to have the discipline to leave it all twisted up, or not. But I noticed that this video is not rocking it, so I think I'm gonna let it go. I love my husband. He's my goofball. He is my goofball. Oh shit, you're listening. I thought you were asleep. I thought you were asleep. Oh my god. I thought I was being able to tell the world that I love you. And like.
And now I know.
You know I love you? Shit! Why?
Well, the world can know that I love you too.
No! No, you can't do that.
Yep.
The world can't know that you love me.
No defects.
Oh no. Hold on. We have to keep up the facade.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, for the people who like don't want us to be well. We gotta keep up the facade. Facade for show. We gotta keep up the facade. Now that he's awake, I don't care how many people are watching me. Isn't that that's it? I'm with the one I love. I don't give a damn if anybody joins me on this. I don't. I really don't. Because I'm with the person that I love. He's my baby. And it's like it's good that we are an awesome couple. Oh my god, I really like us as a couple too. We're just we're peanut butter to jelly, but I'm allergic to peanut butter, so I'm definitely jelly because I jiggle. Reason number 3,268 why I love my husband. Okay, so I've been doing this body image, relationships, and sexuality discussion group, and like something like we were talking about, everybody's like, oh, there's this thing that I hate. I've got fat, waggly arms, right, and so I'm ashamed of my arms because also of my scars. The scars are so big, and I know that if I lose weight, I'm going to be a flying squirrel. This man, okay, I named my arms so that I can learn to love on all of me. So this here's Wendy, this here's Wanda, okay? This man kisses Wendy and Wanda. Says, hey, Wendy, mwah. He does, okay? Hey, Wanda. Ooh, wow, that hurt my neck. That's my husband. So he's awesome. And yeah, even though, yes, I can be discontented with him, I get a big old smile across my face when I think about him. So I know I'm in love. I know I'm in mad love. And, strange love. Wait. I think that's a very different song. But like, yeah. And this man will talk about dismantling white supremacy with me. He's white. Just so you know. So yeah. That we have a contract on how we will discuss race in our household. That this person's doing this with me and living this with me. That's huge. So huge. So if we're playing the dating game, you guys, and you want to replace my husband, good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor, but you shall not replace him at all. Especially if you don't talk to me. If I have never seen you and I've never talked to you on the phone, there's no way in hell you're going to replace him. Sorry, scamalammers. Nope. I don't care what your pictures look like. I don't care what your voice sounds like. I don't care if you're a rocket scientist. That don't impress me much. But he do. I love my man. I love him a lot. And yeah, and he allows me to be hurt and sad. He allows me to feel my feelings exactly as they are. I don't have to focus on his comfort because I get to feel my feelings exactly as they are. And it's taken us years to get there. Years to get there. And we still are making mistakes with that. But he allows me to have my feelings exactly as they are. Though my internalized racist oppression will want to try to seek out his comfort over my own well-being. Therefore, there's all this fat. He really lets me be me fully. He's not sure of how to let me be me as the wild sex kitten that I am. I got stories for you kids. Kids, get off my page. All right, this is for the grown folks. Are they gone yet? Y'all get out of here. If you're under 18, get out. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you. I'm a big girl. But big girls don't cry, but we have fun. Big girls don't cry. Maybe they do. Okay, anyway, I tried not to make that too loud, but no, he'd be trying to sleep and I'd be like, hey babe! Babe! This is like when we first got together, definitely. Babe! Why are you sleeping? Well, that's because he's yeah, I was very celibate for a long time. And that's a decision. That's by choice. But yeah, he's the first person I was with after my celibacy too. So it's like, babe, hey, I want to try this. Let's do that. Yeah. Which is why I'm very satisfied with him. Because he's willing to give up his sleep. And y'all, I hope you pray for the strength of his neck. Yeah. I hope y'all pray for the strength of his neck. You better pray for the strength of that man's neck, okay? Because, girl. Anyway, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Mm-mm. Funny part is you're not going to hear anything that I'm saying because of the fan. So I don't have my microphone plugged in. I love this man. I really do. I love him because we have mature conversations with each other. We have mature fights as a couple. See, look, on my desk. This is actually his. We have these little timers on each side of the bed. When we fight, say, hey, babe, I want to pick a fight with you.
All right.
Okay. And then we sit with our backs to each other, each of us holding a timer, or one person agrees to be timer. And we start our opening arguments. Each person gets 3 minutes to share what's their issue with the fight. You keep eating my cheese. That's one of the earlier fights when we first got together, before we actually had that couples group. But we have fights. We have back-to-back fights. So if a man is going to replace my husband, you are going to have to be willing to go through the whole couples group thing that we do. You're going to have to be willing to write contracts as to how you're going to uphold um, the dismantling of white supremacy. You're going to have to write contracts about these things, okay? You're going to have to write contracts and agreements of how we're going to behave sexually with each other. We're going to have to write contracts and agreements on our needs that we have in the relationship, what it means to be in this relationship. There is work, okay, that has to be done to be in this relationship. He done spoiled me. So if you want to be in a relationship with me, you're going to have to put in the work. And I do mean in all ways. Always. Sexually. I said sex. Emotionally. With your heart. Mentally. And spiritually. Now he's lagging on that last one for me. So that's the reason why there was an open application at one moment. No, that was when I was doing the voice acting and doing all the 18+ scenes. I was like, yeah, I can get all hot and bothered and take it out on him. um, but yeah, you have got to be willing to be there in all ways. And if you're not, it's not your kind of work, you don't want to do that, then I'm not for you. That's okay. I'm not for you. If you want to run games and have a girl chase you all the time and you want to be immature and have somebody else take care of you, no, I'm not your girl. He done spoiled me. I don't do that. I don't do that. Sorry. Not me. No way, Becky. No, no, I'm not doing that. I can take care of you. I can, and I won't because I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't. Because as a black woman, we're the most disrespected people in America. So I shouldn't have to take care of no damn body. Do you understand? Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I'm not taking care of you. Because I love you. If I love you like I love this man, not it's not saying that he does a bunch of things for me or he's a money bags or a yes man or anything like that, but it's that he puts in the work. He shows up fully for this marriage, even if he doesn't always follow through. At least his ass shows up, even if he don't follow through. So I take that from him because he is putting in the effort. He's putting in the work. So if you haven't even bothered to call me, if you can't even bother to send a sis a text message and say, hey, I'm upset. I want to scream at you, but I don't want to scream at you. So I can't talk right now. If you can't send me that text message, no, I'm not the girl for you. I really am not. I'm not. And if you want to try to marry me for my money, which is hilarious, because I haven't monies, I haven't any monies. Unless somebody just wants to give me money, go for it. Um, sure, my Cash App is. I don't have Cash App. Don't send it to Cash App. Um, but yeah. What am I talking about? I gotta take my medicine. I didn't take my. Yeah, the 9 o'clocks. I took the Aleve. That is not quite the same as dealing with anti seizure and depression medication. Not quite the same. If you want to replace my husband, you're gonna have to put in the work because I want equal give and take. I want equal give and take. I don't want to give more, and I don't want to take more. I don't want you to give more. I don't want you to take more. It's got to be equal in how we're going to approach this. If I'm putting forth 80% effort, I need you to put forth 80% effort. Not 75, not 60, not 102. 80. Just meet me where I am. And if we do it in all the areas of a wheel of life, yeah, I'll do anything to please a guy who's doing all that. Anything. And I do mean anything except for butt stuff. I don't do butt stuff. But no. If you were knocking it out of the park in all of these areas of satisfaction, I might get curious. I might get curious about butt stuff. Oh my God. I've been crying my eyes out all day about my aunt's death, so this is great. This is a wonderful way to feel. I'm glad I took the medicine. You know what? I'm gonna chunk my braids a little or make them smaller, but I'll separate them out tomorrow. Is what I'm trying to say, so that I can not have so much neck pain. Oh, things that cause pain, which leads to severe depression for me, or possible seizure-like episodes, which I'm not wanting. Washing dishes. You're gonna have to wash the dishes. Right now, he hurt his leg, so I'm gonna help wash dishes. But because of the neck pain, it takes me a long time to wash dishes, so you might want to just wash them yourself. I'm just saying, it takes me a long time because I will wash. Pain starts, I have to sit down, do something else for a little bit, then go back and wash dishes. That's what my cycles have to look like because I have to go from sit stand, and that's how I cook. That's how I cook too. Is if by the way, you're gonna have to cook. You're gonna have to chop all the vegetables because round vegetables confuse me. If they're round, I get confused. So you're peeling every potato. He do. He peels the potatoes. You're gonna have to um clean the bathtub because I can't get down there right now because of my neck and shoulder and lower back injury. So you'd have to clean the bathtub. I try to mop it. You'll have to clean the bathtub. If you pee on the floor, if you miss the toilet, you are cleaning that. My pee on the floor, if I miss the toilet, you're gonna have to. Actually, that has happened. But anyway, at the onset of the concussion, that has happened. Yeah, I never really told you about that. That it took me much longer to use the bathroom because I after having the seizure like episodes, I was like so confused and discombobulated that I missed the toilet.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'm up here cleaning. So you're gonna have to accept that I will miss the toilet just like you. If I have a seizure like episode. Oh, you have to help me when I have a seizure like episode. You have to follow the recovery healing plan. You have to think for me because half my brain is like off. You can't stress me out. Mercury retrograde, you have to write everything down because you will forget and I will get sad. I'll put schedules in our calendar so that we both know. You have to um you have to I want to be more equal with the give and take, but it's also proportionate to my capability. So I cook, sort of, in a crock pot. You have to do everything. Now that I have a brain injury, you'll have to do everything. So if you are seriously considering marrying me for a long con paid off, I don't know about that. I don't know. Don't know how that's going to work out for you. Um, yeah, he's awesome. You have to take out the trash too. That's the other thing because either I have to do it in very small bags, and it's a waste of bags. Um, you'd have to carry out the trash especially because of this injury. I have trouble lifting and walking with stuff. Um, what else do you have to do, babe? Not sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Your sleep is gone. Because if I shall take any CBD or edibles for pain, I will talk to you all night. So you'd have to have no freaking sleep. Yeah.
You have to be able to sing the DuckTales theme song.
Yes, you need to be able to sing the DuckTales theme song. You need to watch DuckTales with me. You have to watch cartoons with me. And comedy shows. Because this helps with my PTSD. So you'd have to do all that stuff. So I watch like a lot of kids shows and stuff. You have to look like an angel when you fall asleep. Yeah. You have to deal with me waking up in the middle of the night, staring at you because you're snoring, and saying, "Hey, babe, could you roll over on your side?" But if we go through the first, so by the way, if you want to date me, you will have to tell me because I am clueless. I do not get smoke signals. I didn't get them before the brain injury. Now that I have a brain injury, no, no, I don't get it. You have to not try to force me to go to bed because I will just stay up longer or stay up all night. I have to deal with the fact that I have insomnia. Oh, that I have PTSD. We talked about that already. But that's why we're PTSD while black. You'd have to try to play psychic games with me. Nobody's joined this live. Yesterday, people joined because I was doing psychic development, but I just think I called this love or something. I don't know. But yeah, you have a lot that you would have to do, and that is way too much work for most men. That's way too much work, especially for men who are expecting to always get their way, or who've been catered to all their lives, or have at least been the center of attention most of their lives without having any consequences or fallback. If you are a white man, you wouldn't want to be with me. Just saying, because you're used to being centered. And instead, this man has to inconvenience himself as someone who's able-bodied because he recognizes that I have disabilities. You have to deal with the fact that there is a chair in our shower, and I'm just now turning 40, and that I walk with a cane because of my injuries. So you have to be a really good guy. I mean, nobody wants that, but what you get in this package deal is a woman who believes in you, a woman who trusts you, a woman who encourages you, a woman who challenges you to see the best version of you, and a woman who accepts that you're not the best version of you, a woman who wants forever with you. You get things that I can't say on YouTube that are not butt stuff unless you're filling all the categories, sir. You got to hit all the categories, and then you have to make me feel so fulfilled and so grateful to be alive that I want to bow down at your feet. Then you might be able to do some butt stuff, yo. But the things that'll make me bow down at your feet are not just how much money you make. That's not important. He knows. I don't give a fuck. It's not the gifts that you buy. I'm not very materialistic at all. It's the service, how you show up, how you treat people. He is so sweet and so lovable. I love how he is unfolding with being around the elderly now more in this new position. But that he gives people a chance. Nobody gave me a chance. And that you, I know you tend to wear the white knight costume, which that's the thing that annoys the hell out of me. But you try to get as close to that as you can, even if you don't do it perfectly, you know. And I love that about you. I really do. I wish that you wouldn't have to force yourself to be believe that you always have to be Dudley Do Right, because you don't. I'm the bad Arthur Morgan when we play Red Dead. He's trying to always get redemption. I'm like trying to be in the middle. My goal is to be in the middle, but really to destroy an entire town and get forgiveness for it. Um, but I like you try to get as close as you can. I like that, like your dad, you want to really take care of your woman. Um, be a provider. You're such a good provider, and to make sure that everything's we're getting by. You know. I love that about you. I love that about you. But I would love you anyway because of how sweet you are and how much you believe in love. That you don't quit. So I don't quit. He's not gonna quit. I'm very competitive, by the way. I'm extremely competitive. So if he ain't gonna quit, then I'm not gonna quit. I can't be a quitter. Mm. So yeah.
Last one to first one to not love loses.
Oh man. Love. Blah, 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 blah. I love that I can be like this with him. And I don't know if I'm gonna get to be like that with another guy. I don't know if because I'm very ambitious that I'm gonna find somebody who's too stiff, who can't be this playful. Because I need this playful. I need it's the air that I breathe, being this playful with my partner. Because he's giving me the ability to have a very different experience as a black woman. Let me tell you this: white guys dating black women. He gives me the ability to feel valued, centered, whole, acceptable. Our society does not allow black women to freely be ourselves. We get put second, third, fourth, fifth place a lot. I mean, if you look at dating profiles, black women and Asian men are the least likely to be dated on a lot of dating apps. So there's all these things that say that I'm less than, and oh crap, he works to balance against these things that say I'm less than. That's why I love you. That is why I really love you. And let me tell you, if I was sober, I'd have a harder time saying this because I wouldn't want him to know. But that's why I really love you. Because I'm afraid he'll go to his head and he will manipulate it and he'll try to keep doing it again and again and again. And then that takes away the love. You know what I'm saying?
Awful thing is I'm so tired I don't know what our routine is.
Yeah, exactly. Just know that you're loved insanely.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. That's what makes you sexy to me. That is what makes you so sexy. Um, yeah. You could be an Adonis, honey, but if you treat people like crap, it's a turn off. That's a no for me. If you use people and throw them away like trash, that's a no for me. Um, but that you see that each and every person around you has some kind of intrinsic worth and value, then I'm your girl. And that you respect the worth and value of each person. And I see that I have a partner who really does that. And we've been through a lot to get this way. But there are some things I think, because you know what it's like to be on the outside too, um, that you have that deep compassion. And you also have that deep common sense that says stop running in traffic. I don't. I'll play in traffic. Oh my God. Yeah. So I'm in love. Would you watch me for an hour talking about how much I'm in love? Because I could talk about a different thing all the time for just how much I'm in love with this guy. So you can be super sexy, you can be super rich. Oh my God, you won't I can't tell you how many guys that have fancy cars I have turned down because they were assholes. Like, yeah, you've got a nice car, but you're an asshole. And if your dick is small too, oof, no. Actually, I prefer smaller dicks because then I have a more pristine vagina for the guy who's really ready to play. Yes. I actually, my gynecologist, she said I had a beautiful pap smear. My exam was beautiful. It was like raving stars. So she was giving a wonderful Yelp reveal from my vajayjay. Okay. So
5 stars would recommend.
5 stars would recommend.
From the ether.
You will never die of thirst. Let's just say that. Anyway, um, and that's why I love him. That's why I haven't left. That's not the sex, not the sex. The fact that he's got amazing breath control is wonderful, but from singing, and he likes to sing. That's the other reason why I love him. You don't like singing, and you're like, oh, I'm too shy, blah, blah, blah. And if you really suck at singing, you can suck at singing. That's fine. That's fine. But if you suck at singing and you're not willing to improve, that's a problem. Because if you are just belligerently not even going to try to learn a song and just be horrible at it, you are a spawn of Satan. Get out of my life. Get out of my life. Go. No. You got to at least try. Listen to the damn song 10 times. Put some effort into it. He puts effort in. He puts in the work in all the right places, except for spirituality. What was it? Yeah, I forgot what the other one was. But yeah, he's your report card, sir, is an 80, maybe 85, 85. I want all A's. Do you want this A? Give me the D. Oh, God. Well, that's the end of our show. Oh my God. It is midnight. I should probably wrap this up. But yeah, I love my husband. He's, yeah. Oh, number 4,562.8. Why I love my husband. He was able to respect that I love singing and I loved getting into voice acting. He respected that. That when I was on the app, I was like, I do not want you to follow me so that I don't, or that I don't follow you. I think that's what it was. Because I want to not just keep getting your stuff. because it's like, okay, I can only play with him. That's not fair. Um, but but he respected that because I'm very high auditory, and so being on a singing app really was just so pleasing for me. And what we were really learning is the more that I pleased myself in these ways, the more love I had for the relationship. I had available for the relationship because I was filling my own cup without having to get permission or to connect in with him. Um, and that enhanced our relationship. That freedom enhanced our relationship, and that's what I really love about you, is that you allowed for that to be. And then also along that vein as well, he listens to my songs and my acting, including the 18 plus scenes, guys. So for people who think you're being cute, yeah, my man listens to us. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Caterpillar brows. Ooh, that made me dizzy. But and actually that he was able to respect that my acting these type of scenes, romantic couple scenes, help me to be filling up the love that I need within me so that I can flow it into this marriage. And he got to receive as a result of me being able to fill my own cup. I could flush right over to him and let him just be splashed with all this love, not just for my vagina. Uh, so yeah, if you want to be in this marriage, at least with me, he can do whatever he wants to do with whomever he's going to be with. He's told me that he didn't want to marry after me because that's a lot of work. I'm kidding. That's not what he said. But that's really what you meant. It is. It is too much. Whoa. Oh, you got big shoes to fill, and his dad was a clown.
Clown shoes.
Big clown shoes to fill, my friend. So maybe ought to be in that in your favor. But yeah. So yeah, I think you should instead, it'd be a lot easier for you to just keep the current wife that you have, keep the current girlfriend that you have before you try to come over here. Because there's so much demanding. And if, oh, I have a policy, if you, because I learned this from this relationship, if you are leaving another relationship, there needs to be a 90-day to 6 month, 3 to 6 month cooling off period so that you can actually feel all your feelings that you had about that previous relationship. And I don't have to carry the burdens of it in the new one because I'm not here for that. I am too fine. And the thing is the more satisfied I am and the more capable I am, the more I'm willing to work and hold up things. If you're giving 100, I want to give 100. You know what I'm saying? If you're only giving 30, I'm leaving because I can't do a 30 setting. Boy, you yeah, yeah. I love you so much. I really do. I know it, and I love being. If you don't like public displays of affection, I'm not your girl. I'm so not your girl. If I'm driving you to work, I will give you smoochies in front of everybody. And so you have to like PDAs. You really have to like PDAs. And if you don't, then yeah, that's a no for me. People need to know. So yeah, yeah. He didn't treat me like a queen. I'm really spoiled. I'm really, really spoiled. I want to get myself together so that I can be able to give more back. But I have to accept these injuries that I have right now kind of are limiting that. So I just do my best to try to not be as much of a burden. I really love my husband. You are my joy. You really are. And God put us together. And that's the other thing, too. If you're going to try to come in between us, I don't know if it's any girls wanting to chase him. I dare not cross this relationship. I am in it, and I dare not cross this relationship because God wanted us to be together. And every time that there has been a very difficult moment in this relationship, there is this solution that just rides the wave in. Like that, I'm ready to go. There's a certain phone call that gets made, or we see somebody who was at our wedding. We end up having a conversation about our coupleship with somebody else. So I dare not cross this union because the universe wants this. And I'm here until the universe says no. Or until Lance wants to not be here, of course. But until the universe says no, I'm willing to keep showing up. Yeah, probably if this was any other relationship, I'd be like, whatever. But just our very chance meeting and the way that we've worked things out with each other, and it's because he believes in love. It's because he believes in love, that he is deserving and worthy of love. And I prayed after surviving rape, I prayed that I would be loved and to be able to have a loving relationship with someone who loves me deeply and I get to love him back. I prayed for that. And I got him. So that's a contract that I have with Goddess herself. So I can't break that contract. You have to produce something that is better than that contract if that's in Goddess's will. You're going to be having to produce a lot better. It has to be divinely chosen. So with that, think about it, kiddos. Think about love and marriage, and maybe we need to make this a regular chat to have with the young ones, because we're not that old, but we're old enough, where like shit starts falling apart after you hit 35 people. Just so you know, hit 35 and everything's like, whoa. Actually 33 for me. But y'all need people to have these kinds of conversations regularly, so that you're not ready to run out the door instantly. I can't say this. Damn. I learned something about a relative that everybody has moments of where we think of things aren't going to work out. It's not strange to have those feelings. What is strange is to not do anything about it. That's strange. To let it keep going, that's strange. But addressing it, that's how we learn new ways of connecting and relating. And my third eye just opened the hell up. It's been opening up this whole time. So obviously I'm seeing past the illusions a little bit. But yeah, love can be so beautiful, but it takes work. So put in the effort. And if you want help with your relationship, if you're young and you want help or to hear our experience, leave a comment. Leave a comment and try to get back to you. Like anybody's going to watch this, but leave a comment. You want to talk to another couple? who's gone through the mistakes and try to forgive each other in the process, leave a comment. Try to find some way to be able to chat, to do a Zoom call or something. Because, yeah, no one gave us instructions on how to do this crap. No one did. And that's something our society should do if they want couples to stay together. But maybe our society doesn't want people to stay together because the more happy and content you are, the less likely you're to be a pawn. But that's a talk for next week. All right, have a wonderful day. Okay, bye bye.